Hello and welcome to my new watercolour series, and today we're going to be painting peaches. So if you're new here, I am an artist and illustrator, but I'm not technically trained, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. I don't use a pencil before I start because I hate getting rid of pencil marks. It always just looks rubbish. Anyway, so you're going to start with a semicircle of a peachy orange colour, no doubt, and then go in to do the skin and the part where the stone has been taken out whilst it's still wet with a red tone, and let the colours bleed. Let that dry, so I suggest moving on to something else. I'm very impatient, so I really do need to move on to something else or I will ruin it. So now I'm doing a half piece of peach with the stone still in it. So whilst it's still wet, I'm going to add the red pieces, and I like to add little white spaces that I've left the paper to shine through so that the stone looks wet and juicy, and then this is me getting a bit impatient. I was trying to keep adding red when it wasn't dry. Then I'm going to go and add the skin, the same as we did for the first piece of peach, and then I really did need to leave it to dry, so I did a whole peach. This was very simple. This is literally just not a perfect circle in the slightest, filled with orange and then a bit of red on the side, and then I had time when it was dry to go back and put some definition onto that stone. I added a little stalk and some leaves because I think it looked cute. I'm not looking at a peach whilst I'm painting this. I'm just sort of doing what feels right. So you really don't need to overthink these things. If you just want to paint for fun, therapeutic, just follow this tutorial and see what happens, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I find that watercolour honestly looks best when there are a few mistakes, when the paint has bled into each other a little bit too much, or there's some white poking through. Watercolour is truly in the imperfections.